Puff away, Michael. Welcome to the Cigar Hustlers Podcast, episode 102.
Episode
102 of Cigar Hustlers Podcast. The last episode of the season, Michael.
Last
of the
episode of the year.
I didn't know that. Nice.
So he has it written over here for the episode numbers.
Okay.
And I put
because I can't keep it track.
I put pie on there.
You screwed it up. You'd like to introduce our guest, Michael?
He can introduce himself.
Who
are you?
I'm Jacob. I'm an employee.
Camera's over there.
Oh,
Look
sorry.
at the camera.
I'm Jacob. I'm an employee at
Look at Earl.
You don't have to look at the camera. It's fine.
Okay.
Nobody looks at the camera.
Oh, look at the camera.
I didn't think
People
so.
get mad.
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera. Look it away.
That's right. Look at the camera. Look away. Look at the camera. Look away.
So who are you?
Jacob Tipton. Work at Cigar Hustler.
Full name.
I'm 18 years old.
You work here.
I work here.
No shit.
Well, at least for now.
For
the time being.
For the time being.
I mean, usually every employee that we've had on the show, they usually quit.
There is a curse
So,
associated with the show. You know what? With this housing problem, he'll move, and then he'll have to quit.
Oh, jeez.
yeah,
Bring up
I'm
my
not-
personal life.
I didn't explain it. I said you had housing issues.
Left it up in the open.
Okay.
All right, so
The reason he's on is
Go ahead.
because he is under 21.
yes,
And obviously the big story this week is the tobacco purchase age to 21.
yeah.
The legal age to purchase tobacco products, including handmade cigars in the United States, will be raised to 21 years old under an omnibus spending bill that the Senate approved yesterday. Oh, it was a week ago.
Yeah.
But we had Jacob on to get the take of a 18-year-old.
Because everybody has their own perspectives, but nobody is living it the way that you're living it, right?
Yeah.
So, as of last week, you could smoke cigars here,
Mm-hmm.
and as of this week, you can't.
Yeah, it was overnight.
Done.
So, how does that feel?
Doesn't make me too happy at all.
It sucks, huh?
Yeah. I work in this establishment, and I can't enjoy this establishment like everyone else can.
How often do you smoke?
I mean, at
Not
least,
a lot.
I mean,
little.
Not a bunch. I mean, I try to at least once a week.
Okay.
Some weeks it's 3 to 4 times.
Right. It depends.
Yeah.
Right. There's not. You don't have there's no gauge. But
No.
you did like to smoke a cigar on occasion.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So how do you feel about everybody just kind of taking away your rights?
I'm not happy at all. There's in my opinion, a lot of problems with it.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to. This is the big one I've been hearing, and I totally agree with it. I'm allowed to go sign up and die for my country, but I'm not allowed to enjoy a cigar every once in a while. And
No celebrating for signing up.
No, not at all.
Right.
I mean, we got these kids going over here to Afghanistan, Iraq, and stuff, and I mean,
Kids.
They're kids.
But you're one of the kids.
I know.
Yeah.
My
I know.
fellow children.
Exactly.
So, do you know where the age 21 actually originally came from?
I do not.
Ooh, I got that information.
Oh, do you have that?
Ooh.
I do.
I have the President Trump signed into law a federal government funding bill, U.S. House Bill 1865, that contains a provision raising the legal age to purchase any kind of tobacco product 21 years of age. The new law, which amends Section 906D of the Federal Food and Drug Cosmetic Act, reads as follows. Minimum age of sale. It shall be unlawful for any retailer to sell a tobacco product to any person younger than 21 years of age.
But that's confusing, though.
Keep talking. I got to find this.
There are currently 34 states that have to be changed. 17, it's already 21 or over anyway.
Oh.
So, do you think
So
that
it wasn't,
at the age of 18, do you think that you have the ability, the capacity to make sound decisions?
That's a big question. I mean,
Really?
the government obviously thinks so. We're allowed to vote at
Right.
18. We're allowed to shoot at people and get shot at 18.
Right.
Well, in the military, not
Well,
just...
yeah, in the
not
military.
just-
you can't just
go
walk
down the street.
walk around and do that. But
Well, you can, but it can be any
I
age.
mean,
Kind
the
of frowned
government says
upon.
that that's okay to do at 18, but I can't make my own decisions when it comes to what I put into my body when
Right.
it comes to tobacco or alcohol.
So, the reason why I don't, it's in here, it's in this piece of paper, but I can't find it. But I know what it is.
It's in this piece of paper?
Yeah.
It's
so,
a phone.
So, I got this
Oh, okay.
information
So, yes.
from my friend Charlie Minato at Half Wheel.
Ah, yes.
So, the reason why the age of 21 actually originated, where it originated from,
Yes.
was the age for you to be considered old enough to carry and wear knight's armor.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow, it goes back that far.
So that has parlayed,
Wow.
that was then adopted into the United States culture, right?
Right.
And made the drinking age of 21.
There weren't even any knights back
Wow.
when we started the United
Right.
States.
And
That's-
originally,
shows-
And originally, you could go and fight for your country at 15.
Ooh.
15.
That's
But once Knight's gears and shit like that got involved,
A lot heavier.
Yeah. How is it? I would love to see a 15-year-old fucking carrying a sword, mounting a horse.
Well, back during the Crusades and things, I mean,
So-
as long as you're old enough to carry it, you could fight.
So that's kind of the funny thing to me is like I hear a lot of people that are like, yeah, no, 21's acceptable, but you don't even know where that age has come from. Why does that even exist?
You hear that it's some type of mental capacity where your
Right.
brain's developed to a certain point or something, but
Really?
But
So-
it's just that you can wear armor now.
Right. So you're not at the age capacity. You're at the age capacity to vote.
Right.
You're at the age capacity to join the military.
Well, have you ever actually looked at our voting process? The popular vote doesn't necessarily determine who becomes president, who doesn't become president.
Right.
So the whole voting thing just first to start with.
Okay, but nobody wants to lose voters, right?
No.
Neither side. So,
Well, yeah.
so that kind of brings me to the next thing. So now you have a Republican president in
Yes.
office, right? The Republicans run the Senate, the Democrats run the House, and they all fucked you.
yeah.
So who do you vote for?
Oh, that's right. Man, which
It's a
party?
great question. I've been thinking about that for a very long time. I mean, I've no.
So you
clue.
weren't old enough last time to vote.
Right.
But
So-
but since then I've been wondering who the hell am I gonna vote?
Have you
for?
registered to vote?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you registered for the draft?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, that's mandatory.
That's mandatory. I think you have to do that within the first month of turning 18.
Have I cleared that? How old do you have to be?
I think it's 35.
Woo!
So you're just now over?
Yeah.
No more drafting?
Not going in.
Tell you what,
There you
during Desert Storm, I was sweating. I was in the age group. I was like, ooh, they're going to draft. I might have to go get a tan.
So they could make you go to war.
Yeah, I know. They could force me to go to war or go to jail, but
Are you a big vapor at 18? You vape a lot?
Yeah, you can't vape either. Which they say is the main reason this has happened
Yeah.
is the vaping.
Vape. I mean, a few times every once in a while. It's not like been a huge serious thing.
Right.
But
But it's not like your go-to. You prefer to smoke cigars.
oh yeah, I mean it tastes better. in my
Okay.
opinion.
So now
Then
let
a
me,
bubblegum vape?
so let me ask you one other question. Do you know anybody over the age of 21 that would get you a cigar if you wanted one?
Every
Without-
single person I know
Right?
that's over 21. I mean,
Not me.
I mean, any family member I would ask would do it.
Right? Like
Well, people
even
buy
friends.
Yeah.
under 21 people beer. I mean, it's going to become just like that.
So what the fuck is the purpose of the law?
kids will be hanging out front of a cigar shop waiting on the homeless guy to go, hey,
Yeah.
go buy me a Fuente.
So just to quickly recap, you've lost your rights, but it's not. It really might not even stop you from getting what you wanted.
I have a whole humidor at home full of cigars.
Right.
They're going to come take those.
Well, now they are since I mentioned it.
We need your cigars.
Come to take your tobacco.
Come and get your tobacco
And
and the bubblegum vape.
But you can still vote. So you're obviously of sound mind,
Yeah.
Right?
I would say so.
and you can still go fight for your country. I mean, he's probably not of sound mind. He does work here. Yeah.
So, I mean, okay, the Cigars for Warriors, let's just look at that for a minute. Do they send to specific people? Or
Yeah.
so they do.
They sure do.
So they have to check now when they send out their package.
Oh, hey, how old are you?
Yeah, how old are you?
That's
So
not
you
fair.
sign up. So I guess you sign up for that somehow through their organization, I guess, when you're in the military.
And you're
Yeah, I
telling
guess
me
they
they're
have
not gonna
that.
be sent over there.
So you
and
can't
then
get a
shared
care
with
package
everyone?
from Cigars for
So-
Warriors. That's interesting too. That changes.
I mean, all of this hasn't come into play. The most important thing for you is, will they allow you to work here still?
Yeah, that's what I've been stressing about.
Yeah, that's
the
the
most.
question.
Do I still have a job?
Yeah.
I would hope so, but I feel like if they did that, they would have to change a lot of things, and a lot of people would be losing jobs. I mean, they would have to change the mandatory serving age for alcohol to 21. I mean, that
Well,
would be
no, they don't have to.
Well, they don't have to, but that
It's
would
not
be
connected.
Yeah, but technically you can't serve alcohol in just a bar.
That's true.
You can serve in a restaurant,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't see any fucking cheeseburgers in this place, bro.
No. No.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
we have
there's not.
chips.
We do have chips.
We do have chips, lots of chips.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe soon to be cheeseburgers.
yeah,
If it
So-
came down to it.
yeah. That's
Interesting.
It sucks to be you.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. It really does.
I don't even know who you vote for because at this point
They all.
They all fucked you.
they all fucked you. The guy who says he's pro deregulation just totally underswept a regulation overnight.
The bill was so huge. I mean, nobody even knows.
Did you look at his
everything in it.
tweet?
Well, yeah.
He said, "Hey, look, pass the bill. No smoking.
No
21."
smoking.
Oh, wait, do you think
No,
he
no, I know
he
knows,
missed it?
I know he knows what he did.
Yeah,
Right.
But, I mean, why don't they make something like this its own issue?
I was
Said
reading an
included in that.
article actually the other day, and it was a guy in Indiana, I believe. He's owned like a chain of 10 convenience stores or something, and he found out over Twitter. He didn't get any email, nothing like that. He found out over Twitter that the legal age changed, and he had
Nice.
no idea. Yeah.
Well, the whole FDA making the change was just put on their website. They didn't send
They
letters
said,
out to
"Hey,
anybody.
It was
Well,
a very sketchy thing they did there.
What's crazy too is like we've heard, oh well, it's going to go into effect September. Well, we got a note from the FDA saying, hey,
Yeah, their
effective
website, they put
immediately.
effective immediately, you can no longer do it.
Right,
And then we find out today the state of Florida's going, we're still 18.
right.
But who
So
are you going to
we
argue?
serving to 18 or no?
Who are you going to argue
not.
with? No, we're
We're
not.
not?
Why take the
Okay.
chance? You don't roll the dice and
Yeah,
get shut down.
That's true.
Right.
That's
So
true.
how are they going to, just like they would enforce it for 21 or under at a bar, they just send somebody in who tries to buy it?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
how else they can do it? There's no records or anything.
But now he's, he can be 20. And he's underage.
Right. Well, we've already had to turn one guy,
We've had
three.
a couple of, and I'd love to get Christian and a couple of these other guys on here. Some of these
Yeah.
other regulars that are under the age of 21.
Right.
I'd like to
They
get
can't
their-
come in anymore.
They can come in the back. They can come in here.
We'll have to open up the fire exit.
They can walk right in. They're not going to buy anything. We'll sit them down
Oh,
and
the
talk
door
to them.
says 21?
Yeah.
Big green
Well,
letters.
Yeah, I'll change the rules for them to come on the podcast. So you got anything else to add? Please don't fire me or something?
Yeah, I mean, don't fire me. FDA, don't change the age to 21 to sell.
It's already done.
Well, I mean,
To sell.
To
Oh, gotcha.
Because that.
I don't think they could control that. Who
Why,
would have to?
why couldn't they?
Can they say you can't sell it either? I mean,
Sure.
Food and Drug Administration, they have that kind of power?
Yeah. They just put in the law effective immediately, and nobody said, whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, that was something you're putting in your body. They're saying this
Yeah.
poor young man's not able to make his own decisions on that, but
Cigars have affected me drastically.
that's
over
probably
the-
that's probably
the year.
true. Have you been here a year already?
No, I haven't been here yet. I've been
Oh.
here for around 5 months. I've been smoking cigars a little bit.
Almost
a year.
Only
long
5 months.
months.
5 long.
I think it's been like five. Feels like
It felt like a
years.
decade.
Well, up against me, you're the now got the second longest longevity here at the shop. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true.
Took me forever to get that number one spot.
Yeah, and he waited it out.
Just gotta wait.
Just gotta wait.
Just wait on me to die, then you'll be number one.
There you go. Well, if I'm unable to work here, I can't beat you then.
But just wait out front.
Okay.
It's just so you know, if you want to go buy a shotgun, you still can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Still buy a gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still buy a shotgun. Maybe you should take
So-
up shooting and fill your smoking time.
Yeah, that's true.
Take up clay shooting.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I have for Jacob.
Well, Jacob, we appreciate you being on,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you for having me.
Oh, please.
Quick,
Now just
painless.
don't
Yeah. Really easy.
And,
I'll do it again if you
quit. See if
need
we
me.
can break the curse.
I look forward to you putting in your 2 weeks after after the podcast.
Wait, now the other people, okay, we had David on,
Yeah.
and when David was on, he didn't know he was quitting because it was
Right.
quite a ways after.
Right.
Now Garrett, I think he dropped his 2 weeks notice immediately following his
So
his on the show.
I think
Yeah.
I knew he was already like officially moving to Wisconsin when
Yeah,
he
a
went on
lot
the
of people
podcast.
knew,
Yes.
but not.
Oh,
us.
I didn't know. I mean, his stepfather, like, cause I'm friends with his mom and his stepfather.
Yeah.
He texted me and said, "Hey, so when's When's Garrett's last day?" I was like,
What?
I don't know. It's news to me."
Oh.
And he's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah." So thanks. But yeah.
And then the other one, he was not. He had done the opening and closing several times,
Yes.
but he was not actually on the show.
We were gonna get him on.
He was, he was
He was
slotted
slated
next. He
to
was
be
slated
in.
to be
Yeah.
on.
Well, I'll break the curse so we can do something
Well, so
special.
you hope.
Yeah, well, the FDA is now going to change it. because
Please
I
stay
came on the
tuned for
podcast.
updates on Jacob's availability.
Save Jacob. It's like Save Ferris.
Yeah, save Jacob.
Hashtag
Jacob.
save
Save
Jacob's
Jacob.
job.
Hashtag Save Jacob. Hashtag he likes cigars.
All right, we're at 15 minutes. We'll go ahead and break, and then we'll reset up for the rest of the show.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right.
Be right back.
Thanks for coming on, Jacob.
All right, Michael. We're back. We're back.
And we're back.
And
And we're
I-
down a man.
Yes, Jacob is already not with us
He's
anymore.
gone. He's
already
he
gone.
just told me to quit. And
Yep, he said that was it. I've had enough.
He's like, screw you guys.
I'm going to be a communist now.
I'm over this
I'm moving to
FTA.
China where you can smoke at 5.
It's kind of crazy that, like, can you imagine, who does he vote for?
Yeah, I know. Everybody's fucked him at this point, so
Yeah.
let's even look at. Who's not going to send him to war?
What
That
a
doesn't work
country.
either. What a country it is. All right, Michael, I did what you said we couldn't do.
What did I say that we couldn't do? 'Cause
We
I'd like
could
to-
not have sponsors.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I said.
Feel like we played the tape back?
What did I say?
You said no sponsors.
What kind of sponsors?
I understand that. That's what I've done. I have found one that is not cigar related.
Right. I said that we would never do a cigar-related sponsor.
And it is perfect for our demographic, Michael.
It is?
It is. It's
Really?
got to be. It's got to be a constant problem among all our listeners.
Okay. I know that you're really excited about
I
this.
am excited about this. We actually have a sponsor.
It's really funny.
We are supported by Manscaped.com.
Whoa. Get out of
They're the
town.
best in men's below-the-belt grooming.
look, I'm
Manscaped
reading.
offers precision-engineered tools for your family's jewels, Michael.
Wow. That's nice.
Have you tried the products?
Of course I've tried the product.
Did you notice that the trimmers have the new no-grab skin technology?
The Lawnmower 2.0?
Lawnmower 2.0. Reorganized. This is the new one. The original Lawnmower 1.0 is no longer in production.
Ah.
The 2.0.
No, it's, yeah.
I tried to cut my skin with
Hey,
that.
look.
You can't do it.
I think that it's possible.
No, I took it and jabbed it into my hand with it on.
Yeah?
Didn't
try,
do it.
Try jabbing it into your testicles. Let me know how that plays
Okay,
out.
I got to tell you, I have tried to trim, because I have a beard. Obviously, I have a beard trimmer. I've tried to trim down there, and it grabs the shit and cuts up your nuts.
Right, but not the Manscaper.
No, not the Manscaper. No, my regular
Right.
beard trimmer.
Right.
Which is still gross to use this here and there, too. But,
Right.
you know, you're looking, you're like, maybe this will work.
Oh.
And then you get-
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
But not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now
They have
your balls are
some-
nice and trim.
Manscaped has redesigned the electronic trimmer. The Lawnmower 2.0 has proprietary skin-safe technology so that the trimmer won't nick or
Oh.
snag your nuts.
Congratulations.
Manscaping accents are finally a thing of the past, Michael.
You've arrived.
We are here.
Good for you.
They sent us 2 sets because I insisted on 2.
I appreciate that. 'Cause we're not sharing?
We're not
Oh, yeah.
sharing. No. Well, maybe you could have done the left side. I could have done the right side.
Right.
And then. But did
Yeah.
you? Have you tried the underwear?
I haven't tried the underwear yet.
I love the underwear. The Manscaped
You're a
underwear.
big fan of the underwear, too.
I had to work at an 8-hour shift yesterday because I covered for you to go to the football game.
Yes.
And
Which was fantastic.
I thought, I do not want to have the chafing problem at the end of the night. So they worked so well. I washed them last night. I wore them again today.
So you're nice and trim, and you love your boxers.
I love the boxers, nice and trim. I've got the ball deodorant on today. Everything. I don't know about the revitalizing. I have not revitalized
You
yet.
haven't done the revitalize.
I feel when I get home today after a long day of sitting in this chair,
Yeah.
I might need to revitalize.
That's the spray?
That's the spray. A little freshen up at the end of the day. Just, ooh,
Yeah.
very
Oh,
nice.
very nice, yeah.
Maybe it's
Very
mentholated or
proud of
something.
you.
I don't know.
You're going to, and then hey, baby, smell my balls. I was at work all day.
I was at work all day, honey. Come check. No, you've
Smell-
been at work all day.
smell
No.
the-
I have special anti-chafing underwear.
Smell the
And
freshness.
I revitalized when I got home today.
That's nice. I'm glad you're excited about this.
I was. It worked really well. I'm
Dude,
very
it
excited.
does. It actually does work really, really well.
Thank you. All
You
right,
did a great
everybody.
job. I'm
you do
very
it up.
excited because I'm glad that you thought of me and I got my own kit. It's
Yes,
very nice.
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be silly to sit here and talk about it myself. You'd be going, never tried. I don't know.
Oh, I would have sandbagged you.
You would.
They
You
would
would
have said
have.
me
You
shit.
would have.
It is gonna be a goddamn. But I mean, at this point, I'm kind of used to that. Everybody sends you shit. So.
But for our listeners, you can get 20% off free shipping if you use the code CIGAR, CIGAR.
20% off plus free shipping.
Yes,
Okay. With
At-
promo code.
CIGAR.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. At manscaped.com. Always use the right tools for the job. Your balls will thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
He's very happy about
I'm
this.
very happy about this.
Okay.
It sounds so professional now.
Yeah. But
Now, if we can get an ED pill.
But I thought I thought you were gonna make it like the manscaped.com listener.
Well,
of the
we're going to
week.
do that later when we do the listener of the week.
Okay,
It'll
so then
be the- but
so
the-
that will always be your plug. Is like the manscaped.com listener of the week, and then you'll do that. That's what you're.
Well, we already just plugged the product, but I will
Right.
give the promo code and the website again,
Gotcha.
obviously, when we do the listener of the week.
Very nice. Very exciting.
Yes.
Get your balls nice and trimmed.
Ball accents are a thing of the past, though, Michael. All right, moving on.
Yes.
The new Ash Quarterly has come out.
Ooh.
We gave
Jason.
the promo for this with Mr. Jason Falkenberg after his visit here to the shop.
Yes,
He did a very nice article
He did.
on you and the shop.
he did. It's a very thoughtful article?
A cigar with Mike Stepankevich by Jason Falkenberg. It's very nice. You got a nice photo of you.
Yeah, and that's a really cool little thing he's got going on. And, I mean,
It's quarterly, so it comes out 4 times a year. You get cigars with it.
I always give my hat off to tip my hat or whatever the hell it's called to a person who's always trying to reinvent and bring something new to the table in this industry. Right?
Yes.
And what Jason's doing is remarkable.
And it's not just some slapdick staple in the corner
Right.
like newsletter. It's a
Right.
very nice glossy cover. It's nice paper.
Yeah.
All the photos are very nice.
It's got
inside.
it's interesting articles and facts and stuff that's in the the product that he's selling or whatever. Good for you, Jason.
Good for you, Jason. I'd like to read
some really good.
Some of my favorite parts from the article.
Oh, go right ahead.
Yes.
Please do. Mike
Right.
Palmer is an amazing person.
Mike came out and greeted me and brought me back to the office. What was really cool about this is that his brother Greg and Mike Palmer were there as well. So it became more of a cigar with Mike Stepankevich and friends.
Nice.
He goes on to say, it became quickly apparent that Greg and Mike Palmer were more than just friends/business partners. They were integral parts to the operation.
Cuddle buddies. They're cuddle buddies.
In Mike's own words, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these two guys. Which I do like is in big letters in the middle of the page.
There you go.
Nice. That's very nice.
So here we are.
And then let's see later, he goes on to say,
Just riding the coattails of your success, Mike.
Apparently I'm riding your coattails,
and
Michael.
you don't even know it.
Mike Palmer's the driving force behind the podcast.
Yes.
More about me. Yes. I just like the parts about me.
You are the driving force.
I'm the driving force behind the podcast.
It's a Cigar Hustlers podcast with Mike Palmer.
Yes, it is. Except your picture that you put up this week. It's my podcast. Prove me wrong.
I didn't post that.
It's you in the photo, Michael.
You post all that.
It was you sitting at the table.
First of all, okay, you got to add a little bit more detail to that. So you have this. We have this Facebook group, right?
Well, I do it through Instagram, through our Instagram page.
Okay, so you do it on our Instagram page.
And then it feeds to the Facebook page.
Right.
Yes.
So you just admitted that you did it.
No, I didn't. I said we have.
You said no.
I said we have an Instagram page.
And
it feeds to the Facebook group. That's what I said.
You go ahead and you go back and you check the film. Exactly what you just said.
That's what I said.
Dumb.
Nope.
So
there you go. You send me things to post for you because
it's fine,
you're the
dude.
boss,
You know what?
So.
Hey, I'm not worried about it. You can just go ahead and tee off on me all day, every day. It's fine. I'm just a punching bag.
Hey, people like it, Michael. They think you're a very funny man.
Yeah, I talked to Skip briefly yesterday.
Yes?
Via Facebook, or FaceTime.
Oh, was he sitting in front of his new stainless steel fire pit?
He's like,
amazing.
Living his best life.
Yes.
So he made me put Brittany on the phone. He's like, I don't talk to dudes.
I don't talk to dudes on FaceTime?
So then he goes and asks her, extremely over-the-top questions in regards to how she's feeling. I'm just going to leave it at that.
How are the stitches?
In standard Skip fashion. I would expect nothing less, sir. I would expect
only have recorded that.
I would expect nothing less. But you know what? Brittany handled it very well. She's accustomed to it at this point.
Yes.
She knows what she's dealing with.
Right.
So your move, Skip Martin. Fuck with me.
All right, in the news, Toro Fuentes announced it is increasing the prices for 2020.
Standard.
In a joint letter sent to retailers by Fuente and its U.S. distributor J.C. Newman, the companies said the price increases are due to both increased manufacturing and FDA compliance costs.
Oh.
For Toro Fuente, the price increase is more or less than 5%. Well, okay, 5% per cigar, with the percentages varying from cigar to cigar for roughly 4 to 6%.
Okay.
Opus X prices are increasing by an average of $1.03 per cigar, or 6%. Manufacturer's suggested retail price for Fuente Opus X is now as follows, and then I didn't get that because it didn't really make any sense.
Well, that's kind of par for the course, man.
It's just that time of year, is it not? When
it
that
happens.
kind of stuff rolls out?
It really happens. It depends upon the company. It either A, happens at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
Or B, happens right before the show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So those are usually your two times where there's a price increase. It's very seldom will it be both for one company.
Right, they don't need you twice a year.
Yeah, Fuente's not going to hit you, but come back in June. Oh, another, like that. I would be shocked at that.
J.C. Newman obviously also put out a press release that reads basically the same thing, but different cigars are mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're partners.
Okay.
So one goes, the other goes.
Yeah. Hey, prices go up every year. It's called life.
Just the way it works.
Yeah.
All right. My father bought Fonseca cigars from Quesada,
which is interesting.
My Father's Cigars Inc. has purchased the U.S. rights to the Fonseca brand from the Quesada family. According to Cigar Aficionado, conversations about selling the brand began in September between Gianni Garcia and my father and Patricia Quesada, who was then working on international sales for the company. The pair, along with Patricia's sister Raquel, collaborated in 2012 on a cigar called the Tres Reinas.
That was actually a really good cigar.
Was it? I don't think I had it. Fonseca was founded in 1882 and still produced in Cuba today. The Quesada family has been making the brand since the 1970s and is one of the only active Cuban brands whose American trademarks are not held by either Altadis or General Cigar.
So where's Fonseca made out of? What country?
Then they say Fonseca was made out of Cuba. Fonseca was founded in 1882 and is still produced in Cuba today.
Okay, but no, Fonseca cigars are made out of Nicaragua?
This says produced in Cuba today.
No.
Fonseca was founded in 1882 and is still produced in Cuba today.
Okay, I believe that, but there's also Fonseca cigars for the United States market.
Right, I was wondering about that because they can't make them in Cuba.
They exist. I haven't seen them in a while, though. So I just don't know what...
The Quesada family has been making the brand since the 1970s and is one of the only active Cuban brands. So wherever Quesada is made, I guess?
Well, that's Dominican.
But then maybe it's Dominican.
So was that the move? Yeah. Is Pep and Garcia looking to get access
Make
to
changes. Cigar told Cigar Aficionado that my father would make changes to email send January seeking confirmation the deal was not immediately returned. As reported on Half Wheel.
Yeah, they're also made in the Dominican
Republic.
So he's, I don't know, maybe Pep and Garcia is trying to get where's the cigars going to be made? Are they going to be made now in Nicaragua? Now I have questions.
Call somebody on the phone. Let's call him on the phone. Who should we call?
Call
Ryan.
Nobody.
No, we can't call Ryan.
I don't know
anybody yet.
I don't know anybody who'd give me the right answers.
Well, we don't fact check. We just need answers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's right or
so
not.
That, you know what? I'm going to guess that maybe they bought them to have more predicate date.
Oh, that would be a good move. Yeah,
right.
More predicate date cigars that way.
And that way,
since they started back in 1870 or whatever.
And I guarantee you that they're going to be made in Nicaragua.
Wherever the majority of their stuff is produced now, I would imagine.
No. Well, wherever Pep and Garcia makes his
right.
stuff, which is in Esteli. Not in the Dominican.
Not in Dominican.
But now we'll have more predicate dates.
So more cigars can come out.
Yeah, I guess.
Which is what everybody's trying to fight against, so they can still keep putting out cigars.
It really is difficult to determine the value of predicate date banded cigars.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
So, because you don't know how that plays out.
Right. You're sort of gambling at this point.
Right. You could be buying nothing.
Right. I guess they're gambling that they're not buying nothing.
I guess.
But nobody from either organization is verifying that the sale has gone through.
Oh, I can't confirm or deny.
Can affirm nor deny that I am making predicated cigars.
Okay, so hey, yay. What else you got?
Drew Estate Cigar Safari resumes for 2020.
Okay.
Cigar Safari is back open. Drew Estate has announced that its popular cigar tourism program will host 5 trips in 2020, a large decrease from its previous annual numbers before resuming a full schedule in 2021. The 2020 dates are already sold out.
Yeah.
They had a trip. They have 2 trips in February and 3 in March, and they are all booked. Oh, they're almost back to back. There's a month between the February and March. No, a month of 2 weeks. February 5th through 8th, 9 through 12, 1 through, and then March 1st through the 8th, they have 3 trips planned. Drew Estate indefinitely postponed Cigar Safari following civil unrest in Nicaragua in 2018.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't, that's definitely more of a question that you need to get from somebody who's there as far as how have things been, as far as availability and groceries, products, stuff like that.
Right.
I mean,
but they have to figure by now that they're at least stockpiled.
Right.
Be ready.
I think I was there at the beginning of this year, and it was just eerie. It was different. It was very, very, very different. I mean, we should probably ask Skip what's going on with that, and what he thinks is whatever. But
right.
I mean, the Drew Estate Safari is going to be different though, bro, because Jesse's gone. He's not there. I mean, and he was a big factor.
He was a big part of that. Yeah, everybody would bring things down for him to paint.
Yeah, and I'm sure that they still have the Subculture Studios or whatever, but you know, you can't replace Jesse.
No.
That's
he did some lovely pictures at Christmas with him and his family.
Yeah.
Looked like they still
had
a
good guy.
Nice holiday. Also, what's the other guy's name?
Pedro?
No.
Henry?
No, go higher.
Spokesman.
Fabian. Fabian. He posted some pictures yesterday on Facebook. Finally,
is he in Switzerland?
Switzerland. He's a chocolatier now, apparently.
Yeah.
I thought those were funny pictures.
He's another good dude.
Hilarious. So, you had a baby since we were on last?
Oh, we're on to this now.
We're on to the baby. Things are just rolling along here. This show's just cranking out.
Yeah, man.
We're at 30 minutes.
I had a baby.
Yeah?
I had a baby.
Little Teddy Marvel?
Teddy Marvel.
Oh, she's so
Our
cute.
first girl.
She running the place already?
Of course.
How are the boys doing with her?
Yeah. Jax is awesome. Jax likes holding the baby, and Justice, he just doesn't give a shit. He's still
young.
It's all good for him. He doesn't care. Just leave me alone, give me my Legos or whatever. And
are they yelling from the room when she cries at night? Shut up! I'm trying to sleep!
No, but I will tell you this. So, this is some crazy shit. So, last night, I have bunk beds for my kids.
Right.
So normally what I do is I'll put a pillow up for a guard just where the ladder is, there's a little divot so you can kind of get in and get out. So I always place Jax, I'll go in and I'll move him after he slept for a couple hours because he's like an octopus trying to find his keys at night. So I straighten him out and I put up this pillow guard so that he knows that he can't go past it. Well, in his sleep, he went to the pillow, leaned on the pillow, and then pushed off. So he dove head first off the bed.
Did he hit the other bed?
No, he banged head first into the ground.
Oh, my Lord.
But,
did it wake him?
Oh, yeah, he came into the room. But, their whole room's padded.
Right.
So, he was okay, but he was shooken up, what the fuck? So,
I'm on the floor.
So when we checked the cameras, the video footage, it was oh man, this is so bad. But he's okay. So that was not fun last night. Oh. On top of having a baby the baby alarm that goes off every 4 hours and feed me, feed me. And my wife does a great job taking care of all that, but it's been a rough couple days at the Stepankevich household.
Oh, I bet. How old's Justice again?
Justice
3?
is 4.
4? So it's been 4 years since you've had this. You almost forget.
The tasks?
No, not the test. We forget how it was when he was a baby sleeping in the house.
How do you think I sold her on getting another one?
That's what I mean. Yeah,
of course.
You forget. You're it was so easy. It was so much fun.
Let's try, baby.
And now she's going to kill you in your sleep. I'm up every 2 to 4 hours. You won't see daylight.
So we went to the Bucks game yesterday.
That's right, you did.
This is
it was a great picture you took of.
It actually made the jumbotron.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool!
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So we're going through, and Jax he's decked out in Bucks.
Oh yeah, everything.
So he has this flag that we got at a game or something with the Tampa Bay. It was given to us,
right?
But it's big. So I actually gave one to Chris Baldwin too. So we're going through.
Did he go with you too?
No, we're going through the metal detectors or whatever, and they're like, whoa, that flag can't go. Like, what do you mean the flag can't go?
Can't go.
And they said, it's got to stick. Like, what? Like, it's a 5-year-old, and Jax is 6, but I'm trying to sell it.
Right.
Like, he's 5. You're gonna take a flag from a 5-year-old? They're like, no, we won't take the whole thing. And he takes the flag out of my hand, and he takes a stick, and he rips it out, and hands him back the flag. Oh. Jax was like in tears, Did
he start crying?
Oh, well, he was right there. He was right on the cusp. It's okay, dude. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. So we go through. We scan our tickets, and where the guy threw out the stick, he threw it out in the garbage can that was empty. Right? So I went to that place, scanned the ticket, went into the garbage can, grabbed the stick, put the stick back on the flag, and went to the game.
There you go.
I said, yeah, not today, ISIS. Sorry, pal.
Sorry, pal. My kid gets his stick.
Yeah, he gets his flag, goddammit. So he waved that flag the entire game. And then he got sunglasses because he was waving the flag. He got beads because he was waving the flag. I mean, he had a great time.
Well, good for him.
But screw you and your over fucking security rules. Look, I'm not going to get shit-faced and stab somebody with a goddamn stick, okay?
Should get a telescopic one to take next time and then walk past the guy and just...
Amazing. But, yeah, no, they didn't stop me once I grabbed it. I'm like, screw you. I'm out of here. What else you got? I had some other stuff.
We have a show update. We have a listener of the week, a shop of the week.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'd like to welcome Botswana.
Oh, I saw that on your post.
Yes. Panama.
Oh.
And the lovely island of Taiwan to the Cigar Hustlers family.
Look at you.
3 there for the last show of the year.
That's amazing.
And Player FM. Now this is a week old, so it could be a little. It could have changed. We are number 3. We have dropped a space.
Oh no.
Player FM somehow.
Who took us?
Cigar Authority.
God damn it.
They're very pissed off that we're number 1 on Podbean still.
Oh man, they're coming back.
We're only 25 subscribers away from being number 2 again.
Okay. We'll get
and
that.
61 from being number 1.
Okay. Well, that's no problem.
Right. So we got
not worried
to focus.
about that.
We got to focus on Player
We're
FM.
still crushing them on Podbean, though, right?
Still the number 1 show on Podbean. yes.
Dominated.
Still the number 1 show.
So Coop releases his. He does his countdown cigars every one day.
Yes,
every day
I watched, or I have been watching. I can't get through the whole thing. The Cigar Dojo episode with that him and
Amafuego, Eric Gutterson.
Eric Gutterson and his sidekick, and then
Yeah.
Coop and his they're talking about the top stories of 2000.
So hey, I mean, they haven't mentioned any Roma yet, and they haven't mentioned Postania or anything yet. So we're in the top 8. Maybe we're in there.
You think you may make Coop's list, huh?
Wouldn't that be cool?
You were on somebody's list. I forget which one it was.
I don't know.
Somebody's list. I forget. You were number 8 or something. The War Bear was.
Oh,
I forget where I saw it.
thank you, whoever you are.
The voting's still on at cigarscore.com, so if you still like to vote there, we're still going for number 1 show of the year.
Can we talk about Spence? Because I totally fucked up Spence Day.
Oh, yeah, what'd you do to Mr. Spence?
So, I don't know if you guys know who Spencer Drake is, but
We've mentioned him on the show several times.
he
it is
came in
illegal cigars.
Yeah, and he did it illegal. He did his
Which the Maduros are showing very well here.
yeah. So he's a friend.
Yes.
I use that term loosely, but he's a friend.
We had a slight issue with the tattoo in Mr.
And
Drake.
he's made, he's been like stalking us. Like he'll do like these shitty he'll respond to my emails. He'll be like, he'll say something stupid, and like to a point where I just got tired of it. So I made an email blast.
Yeah.
As soon as I got the illegals in,
story, yeah.
I made an email blast that said 65% off all illegal cigars, and I sent it just to Spence. So
But it looked legit. It looked like
it looked like it was a real thing. So I sent it the first time, and he didn't open it. So I resent it, and then he opened it. And when you click on it, instead of it taking you to the product, because obviously I'm not going to do that.
Right.
You click on the product, and it takes you to this GIF of this guy he's got a skateboard in his hand, and he looks like he's about to go on the skateboard, and then he uses his feet. They like have wheels on the back of it. And then he looks
and the shoes.
He looks at the camera and he just throws the skateboard like a "fuck you," ha ha ha. So at that point, Spencer's like, "Okay, I'll stop." I was like, "Yeah, thanks." You don't want to mess with the guy who's got the nuclear codes the football.
And the football.
Because I will blow this motherfucker up for you. So now he's been really nice. Hey, very nice comments on Facebook, and he's like, I can't even kid around with you. I wrote back, laugh out loud. So yeah, so your move, Spence. Thanks for being nice to us again. Appreciate that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm really excited about that.
The Manscaped.com listener of the week is Mr. Andrew Peck and Robbie Doyle.
Oh, a double.
Yes, they put up a post. It was yesterday, the day before. They were watching several episodes of the show at one time to get caught up.
Very nice.
So that was very nice for them. That's Shorty and the Farmer.
Shorty and the Farmer.
Yeah, they're locals here.
The FCC guys?
Yeah, they're FCC guys. They're local here for this shop.
Oh, very nice.
But if you go to manscaped.com, put in the discount code CIGAR,
you get 20%
20% off and free shipping.
And free shipping. Very exciting.
And your balls will thank you.
And so does our listener of the week. So
the shop of the week is Old City Cigars.
Ooh. Yvonne's
123 St. George Street at Augustine, Florida. Tell Yvonne you heard us mention her shop on the show.
She's got a cool little shop.
She has a very nice little shop. A lot of hard to find cigars.
Yeah,
very good selection there.
Cool.
Yes.
So what else you got?
Where are we at here?
What else you got?
We're at 25 minutes. That's it. It's I do have a topic for discussion, but we can either use it or not use it.
We definitely need to use it.
Well, then we should take a break and come back because we're at 25 minutes.
Okay, let's take a break.
All right, we'll take another break. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Very loud out there. Something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Greg's firing people.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this was going around social media this week. There was an article on whether or not it was okay to bring your own cigars to cigar shops.
Okay.
Some places have a policy against bringing your own smokes, but all means bring them, but sure to partake in other amenities the lounge has to offer.
Okay.
such as the fine spirits. We don't have any rich cuisine. Don't expect to be welcome, though, if you simply wander in with your own cigar and ask for a glass of water. You're paying for the experience of indoor smoking, something a rarity these days.
Right.
So what is the current policy here at Cigar Hustler?
I'll let you bring a cigar in, but you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna fucking be miserable. I mean, dude, that's common sense, you know.
It is. It's like taking your own food to a restaurant.
Right, and we talk about it, like, it's crazy that this is still a topic of discussion. But look, if you buy your fucking cigars for 80% off, and there's some slapdick fucking bullshit cigars that we don't carry, no, I'm not okay with you smoking them in here. Oh, well, you're gonna buy some beers? Okay, I don't give a shit.
Right.
Either support us or don't.
There was some guys in here last night. They were talking about all the different shops that are in the area and where they go and stuff. And one of the gentlemen, I won't say anybody's name, but he said he even makes a point to tag the bags that he has at his house, different cigars in them.
Right.
So he knows when he comes to Cigar Hustler, he only brings Cigar Hustler cigars, ones that he bought here.
I know who that guy is.
Okay. If he goes somewhere else, he takes a bag from that particular shop.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's a smart move. It is.
That's smart. So he buys, he'll buy like a sampler pack or whatever, and then he brings it back. It's okay. That makes sense.
Right.
But, like, that guy's putting in effort. Like, a lot of people don't want to put in that effort.
Because the list of the shops that he goes to, I don't know how he has any free time to do anything else.
He does a lot of stuff. Like, he reads a lot of books.
Yeah.
He watches a lot of videos.
Yeah.
So, like, I know who you're talking about.
Right. Very nice man. We had quite the chat
He just
last
does
night.
a change of atmosphere. He's a good dude.
Right. Yeah, he is. He's very nice.
Yeah, he does the right thing. Huh.
Yep.
Go figure. I mean, we're fortunate enough we have some really, really good regulars.
Yeah, a lot of the regulars here are very nice.
One guy would bring food every Sunday.
You know what?
Sunday.
It's funny. I guess that gentleman's name is Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody told me, because it's the first Sunday I've ever had to work.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, no, don't worry. Tim will bring food. Tim will bring food. My wife goes, you should probably take something just in case it's a long day.
Right.
Well, Tim was called later in the evening because he hadn't shown up yet, and he was out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you bring food?
Yeah, I brought food.
Whew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would have been starving. I'd have
That's
been
funny.
eating them chips 12 eggs at a time out there.
So, yeah. We got good dudes here.
We do.
A lot of guys, not a lot of people try and do that bullshit.
No, we don't have a big problem with that here.
That wouldn't fly right. Because I'm going to call you out on it. I'm not going to throw you out.
Right.
I'm not going to throw you out. I'm going to make you feel like a complete piece of shit before you leave. And you're either A, not going to want to come back, which I'm totally fine with.
Yeah, because you didn't buy anything anyway.
Or B, you're going to come correct. I've been doing A, B a lot this episode. A or B. Or 3.
Is that you negotiating with the children now? Here's your two choices. There's A, you shut up and listen to what I say.
No.
Or B, I whoop your ass.
No, usually when it comes to the negotiations with the kids, I usually just say be reasonable. Be reasonable when it comes to them fighting over themselves and like, taking something. Like, dude,
I don't even know what reasonable means. Just because you've said it so many
if
times.
You reiterated enough that
they're gonna figure it
gotta
out.
Stick. It's like it took my toy. I was like, well,
I guess reasonable.
Be
Get to keep
reasonable.
the toy, maybe.
Or like, hey, he punched me in the face. I'm like, dude, be reasonable. Punch him in the chest. Don't punch him in the face. I'm not okay with that.
All right, being as this is the last show of 2000.
Ooh, the last show, yes.
We should reflect back a little on the previous year.
Here's the surprise.
Okay. No surprise. I have no notes. I have no nothing.
All right, let's reflect.
What was your favorite show of 2019?
Was Skip on 2019 or no?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't look and no notes. We were still downstairs then, so maybe. I don't remember. I don't think it was cold, so.
It was hot.
It was hot.
Yeah, so Skip's was my favorite show.
Skip was your favorite show?
Yeah. Because, I know a lot about the guy, and, like, to get some of the information that we got from him, to give him that platform, that opportunity to kind of just speak openly.
Right.
That was amazing.
It's definitely the highest rated show for the year.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
All 3 episodes of Skip's, and then the one where he yelled in the background of Jeff Mute's episode.
Of course. Yeah.
My favorite show was my birthday show, where I squirted you guys with the squirt gun
in the fucking eye,
and you threatened to kill me, I got very scared.
Dude. I mean, it's it wasn't like again, same scenario.
Right.
Don't aim for the face.
Well, I didn't aim, period.
Be reasonable.
But I had to make it fast, and I had to shoot you first. If I would have shot somebody else first, I couldn't have hit you.
Aim for the chest.
So.
Center mass, brother. Center mass. Not like that one guy in the church.
I'm like the guy in the church. I took you out right in the head. One shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I think I hit Greg in the face, too.
You almost got taken out. That's what happened. Yeah. So, of course, that was your favorite show. That makes sense.
My favorite show.
Yeah, you remember when I squirted you in the face?
Squirted your face was Greg?
That was my favorite show.
And everybody laughed, and you threatened to kill me.
For me also in general with this whole, this podcasting has really kind of taken its own life, right? And it's definitely gained more notoriety, which is really awesome. And I don't know, man, I'm just having fun. I enjoy these things.
I look forward to this every week.
Yeah. It's amazing. So
it's kind of cathartic.
How far it's come.
It is. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people in the industry listen to it and stuff. So. That's cool.
Who would you like to have on for 2020? For 2020? 2020? Is that how you say it? 2020? 2020?
I don't know.
Who do we have? We'd like to have Skip back on.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that because that's a given.
Whenever he is this way, I would like to make a phone call.
Who would I like to have on? I don't know. Honestly, for me, the people that come on, that's cool. It's just not as cool as this. It's fun.
Oh, it's a completely different show when we have a guest.
Yeah, it's fun to have that and have that experience.
It's like a different
stuff.
version of the show.
And I enjoy that. But this is cooler. I'd rather have you on.
Well,
you're my hero.
I'm here all the time. Well, it's my show. I have to be here.
Yeah, Cigar Hustlers Podcast with Mike Palmer.
With Mike Palmer. Can't wait till we win the show of the year from Cigar Score, and it says that on the banner right here behind me.
So yeah,
let's see things we got coming up. We're gonna do a collab show with the guys at Hot Ticket.
Wait for the top 25 show.
Oh, that's right. That's next week.
That is always amazing. Jake does a great job of hammering.
Did you see the promotion I put?
Dude,
he wasn't really fond of that, but
it is so funny.
Butchering the Spanish language like nobody else.
That is so amazing. The tatuaje. I'm like, oh my god.
I hope he's not studying up.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. No.
If he does that, he's not coming back. We're gonna get somebody else.
We won't have him on next year.
Some other complete Caucasian slapdick that's never fucking looked at a single Spanish word ever in their life. But we're gonna replace you with somebody else.
Somebody who's more white than you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know where we're gonna find that, but
yeah, I think it's possible.
Let's see. We got both of those coming up. What else? There's something else going on. I can't remember. There was something else. I don't remember. Oh, well. Okay. Where are we at?
We're going to talk about our cigars of the year, or we already kind of did that?
We did that. You picked yours and Roma Craft, and that was all of them. So
yeah.
We did that right before Christmas.
Well, you yelled at me, though. You made me change my rules.
I changed the rules. Change the rules on you.
Stupid.
That's just the way it goes. It's my show. I can do what I want.
It's his show.
It's Cigar Hustlers Podcast with Mike Palmer.
And I'm just here.
Featuring Michael Stepankevich.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. I put it out to the audience. I thought I'd get more answers. I only got 2 or 3. What were their favorite guests for the show? And one guy said, that Mike guy, I like when you had him on, but he sticks around. He's there every week now.
He's there all the time. I believe it.
I think that was V-Cut Everything.
Oh, you know what? I did want to give a shout out to my boy.
Oh, yes.
Lenny.
Mr. Schmiegel.
Yeah. I've been holding out. I haven't posted it really that he gave this to me.
It's very nice.
I was trying to save it for the podcast. So we went out into Arizona. I know that we kind of mentioned this before, but, dude, the fucking retailers in Arizona, they were amazing.
They were amazing.
They really were. You had Tobacco Jesus, right?
Right.
At Big Sticks.
Big Sticks.
You had Enfuego.
Embargo.
Embargo. You had
Fine Ash. Sam and Rosie.
Amazing people.
Which are... Rosie's like my best friend now on Facebook.
She's awesome.
She's great. I love Rosie. She's funny.
And then Lenny at Owlier. those 4 shops, they were, just the hospitality. They were just so nice.
Robert Holt was going through Arizona the other day.
Southern Draw.
And he hit every shop we hit. I was like, oh, been there. Those are the guys you
got to go see.
Those are the ones you see when you go.
Right. So
Scallywags. Don't forget Scallywags.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Chris and Scallywags, too. Yeah, we hung out with him and had lunch. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes I space
I'm terrible with people's names, but I can remember the shop's names.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. So when we did an event, I was eyeballing this orange and black ST DuPont.
Yeah, in the case.
Yeah.
I think you even had Lenny get it out and show it to you.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, that's really badass. But I would never, ever buy something like this for myself. I'm just not that type of guy. So
Right. That's, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you understand how that works.
Right. So this came in the mail as as like a, hey, you're all right. So
That was very nice of him.
So Lenny,
Next time we're there, I'm going to ogle a lighter.
I'm gonna make sure you get nothing. So
Oh!
he's an amazing guy, dude. I mean, I really appreciate all the guys that were out there, but I mean, Lenny, this is above and beyond, bro. So thank you very much.
It is very nice of you, Mr. Schminkle. We still have your sticker up on the board here.
Yeah.
If you have a shop you'd like to get on the sign, send us a sticker. We'll put it up.
Yeah. What sign? That one up there? Oh, Slapdicks and Lenny.
Slapdicks and Lenny in there.
No parking.
Need to take this one down, but we'll leave it up for another week. Because, we'll have the big cigar score sign soon.
Ah. Okay.
All right.
That's all I got.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. We're just under an hour.
I got Christmas chaos to still deal with, and, I've been out of pocket for a little over a week because...
it's really the first time we've talked since the baby.
Since the baby.
Right.
The baby.
The baby.
Yep. She's, right now...
Which, your wife was very nice to send my wife and I some photos of the baby. Thought that was nice.
Yeah, she's under 18, but she likes the exquisitos,
Does she?
So, yeah, the naturals.
Nice. The naturals,
Something small, quick. Yeah.
Something easy and light. I understand.
She's not eating regular food yet, but...
No. It's been a week. Not yet?
No. But
no
but
SpaghettiOs?
But she knows how to cut and light. I'll tell you what. Like a professional.
She has a little pink Zycar and a little pink X1
she's got
cutter.
the whole gear. She's yeah. We even let her smoke in the room. Fuck it. What the hell?
Well, after a big meal,
Yeah. What? You want her to go outside on the patio? She can't walk.
Right.
Be reasonable.
Calm her down and let her go back to sleep.
Be reasonable.
Has a nice little cigarello. And
There you go.
She's off to
Life
sleep.
is good. That's it. She gets her 3 ounces and
3 ounces cigar.
3 ounces of smoke, and there you go. I'm pushing for her to have the ability to vote after 7 days of being on this earth.
Oh, well, they'll let her vote.
Yeah.
She'll probably go to the military, too, if she wants to.
Join.
Just can't have that cigar and a cold beer.
So there you go.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We appreciate all the support over the last year.
Yeah. It's been a good year.
It's been a good year.
It's been a great year.
We're the #1 cigar
Fucking
show
A.
on Podbean.
That doesn't talk about cigars.
Doesn't talk about cigars.
So there you go.
I put that on somebody's because we apply to be on other shows every week. We get an email with a list of shows. They're looking for guests, and we've talked about some of those that have turned us down for various reasons, which is actually funnier. I like it better when they turn us down.
Oh, sorry, your cigars. Dude, the devil.
Right. But I told somebody we're the #1 cigar-related show, which is funny because we don't talk about cigars.
It's like they fucking take a hit from their bong and they're like, "Oh, cigars! No,
No, that's terrible. We can't do that at all. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, guys. Bye. We're out.